Okay, on to the next recipe. Next recipe is going to be the creamy local favorite coleslaw with house-made mayonnaise. We're actually going to make mayonnaise from scratch. And I'm going to show you that in a couple minutes. But first we want to julienne the cabbage that's in your bag. To do that, I'm just going to give you a quick example. I quartered the cabbage. This is a quarter. And then I'm going to core it. Take the core out, toss it in. Peel back 4 or 5 layers of the cabbage and just cut some thin slices. Okay, just like coleslaw. Once you get through with that, you're going to take more layers off and julienne that. And you're going to repeat that until you do the whole quarter of cabbage. You're going to throw that in a bowl, which I already have here. Quarter head of cabbage julienne. To that, we're going to add our baby bush zucchini, which is organic from Down to Earth Farms, which is just west of Jacksonville. All I did is quarter it, and then I'm going to take the seeds out. And then I'm going to give this a julienne. I'm going to add it to the cabbage. Now this recipe, good thing about this is all the ingredients of the vegetables are going to stay in the raw state, which is going to be very nutritional. Get all the vegetables in their natural state. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be precise, just give it a quick julienne. Add it to your cabbage. Because when we add the vinegar and the oil and the salt and the pepper, it's all going to marinate, it's all going to start to soften up a little bit. Get really nice and tender. I'll tell you, when you try these zucchinis, amazing flavor. It's not your ordinary zucchini. Get your zucchini in the bowl. To that, we're going to add some more sweet julienne onion. So I'm just going to julienne. Into the bowl. Alright. Add a little salt. Salt's going to bring out all the natural water and sugars and flavors of all the vegetables. Cracked black pepper. Extra virgin olive oil. Tablespoon or 2. Then we're going to take 1/4 cup red wine vinegar. This is going to give you that nice tangy flavor that's going to match really well with that homemade mayonnaise that we're about to do. Okay, so you got your cabbage, zucchini, sweet onion. We're going to add the vinegar, all that nice tangy acidity flavor. Then we're going to take our sugar, 1/4 cup of sugar. That's going to balance out the vinegar. It's going to have a nice harmony together with the cabbage and all the vegetables, keeping them in their raw state. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a fork. Just give that a quick toss. The vinegar is going to dissolve all the sugar, marinate it nicely. Alright, so we're going to set that aside. Now we're going to start our homemade mayonnaise. And we're going to use... Alright, what you want to do is get in your bowl. And when you're making homemade mayonnaise, you want to put a towel down, put the bowl over it. That'll keep it steady for when you're whisking. So we're going to add the 4 egg yolks. 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. And we're going to whisk this. To really combine these 2 ingredients right here. This is actually going to be the base of the emulsification. Just give it a real good whisk, 30 seconds. You don't have to do anything more than that. Okay, once you get to that stage, we're going to add the canola oil. And you want to add this in a slow, steady stream. You don't want to break the emulsion. So I'm going to start with a few drops. And then I'm going to work into a stream. As it starts to thicken, you'll be able to tell, so then you can actually start to add more as you go. Always keep an eye on too much oil, it will break. As you get to like about a cup in, you're going to see it start to look like mayonnaise. Now I know it might seem like a lot of work and you might get tired, but trust me, it's totally worth it. This is better than any store-bought mayonnaise you ever came across. And of course, you made it yourself. Not many people can say that. Okay, we got the oil in. Real good stir. There you go. You basically have your homemade mayonnaise. What we're going to do is just going to season it up, a little salt to taste, pepper, then we're going to put a little tang in there by using some lemon juice. And brighten that up. Just squeeze a little lemon juice in there. Whisk it up. Pretty beautiful right there. That's a nice looking mayonnaise right there. Get the lemon juice in there, give it a taste. Touch more salt. We're going to go with a little more lemon juice. I like that nice zing of a lemon juice. My hands a wash. Alright, mix that final seasoning in. Taste. I'm telling you, house-made mayonnaise, some lemon juice, salt and pepper is all you need. Just amazing. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a little of my mayonnaise, mix it in with my vegetables, the coleslaw, the zucchini, the sweet onions. Now the amount that you mix in is up to you, depending on how creamy you want this. Get us for it. Let's give this a nice toss. I mean, the great thing about this is that all the vegetables that are in here are raw and they're fresh fresh state, nice raw state. Alright, so we got that a good mix. Now, to plate, you actually have some Swiss chard in your bag. This is actually from Twin Bridges. What you want to do is pull the leaf from the stem. Okay. Kind of roll it up. And we're gonna, it's called chiffonade, which is just pretty much like a julienne method. Just get it in real thin strips. And we're gonna have this chiffonade Swiss chard actually be the base that we're going to set the coleslaw on. Alright, so you got your base with the Swiss chard. I'm going to add a little, get some on the plate here first. Alright. So you got your coleslaw, Swiss chard, add a little pepper. And then when you have the Swiss chard, you're left with these stems. A lot of people think these are inedible. These are actually pretty much probably the best part of the Swiss chard leaf itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim the end, and on a bias, I'm going to slice it real thin. And we're going to take the stem that we just sliced on a bias and we're going to garnish on top with this beautiful purplish red color. And we're going to add a little olive oil. And there you have it. This is Local Fare's version of creamy coleslaw using all the vegetables that are in your bag. The beauty thing of it is they're all in their raw state, so the nutritional value is at its optimist, and I hope you enjoy it.